Hey y'all, Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here. Today is Wednesday, July 1st of 2025. It being the first Wednesday in July, this makes it Witch Whip Wednesday, which is going to become my new thing, is becoming my new thing. This is where I review what it is I've worked on for the last month and is coming into the next month with me, what it is that I'm going to be primarily focused on and working on for the month ahead. I unfortunately am a little ill prepared this morning because I'm me. Let's be real. I'm not even going to get into the rest of it. But yeah, so we're going to look at some of the things that I'm doing in the upcoming month here in just a second. But, excuse me, I wanted to share a few makes. We had a painting night with my friend Jessica while she was in town. And she took with her Eris, the goddess that appeared on our painting night. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just start swirling and then something makes sense eventually, most of the time. Unlike this one, well, kind of like this one. I was just swirling and then we joked that it was becoming banana slug love. And then we realized that it's very similar to my little love seat here in its shape and everything. And so we joked about this as being mercy. So we're calling it Have Mercy. Then again, I was just painting and swirling, and initially Jessica looked across the room and saw this. It didn't yet have the black pupils, but she looked at this and said, "There's a chicken screaming at me." And then I kept painting on it, and these guys showed up. And we ended up naming the chicken Kabak. So there's that. And then I will include a picture here of Eris, my favorite from the other. So there is my most recent painting excursion. One of the whips that I intend to work on in the upcoming month, and I just realized that one of the things I want to show you is a little far of a stretch out of my way. Hang on. It was a little more difficult than anticipated, but I got it. So last summer I dyed some yarn, and that actually, oh, hold on, my daughter's got a whip. Oh, do you want to come show your whip real quick? Do you know what a whip is? It's a work in progress. She's been playing with clay this morning. Come here. And she added these guys. Can you stick your arm right over here? Look at that. It's your dirty little hands. That's so cute. I love it. Good job. She made an octopus bracelet. So, as I was saying, I dyed some yarn last summer. And with that, let's see if my camera will do what I want it to do here. I don't think it's going to do it. I'm going to turn around. I can't see what I'm looking at here, but across the porch, the little triangle flags, that is all yarn that I dyed and then crocheted. Sorry to take you on that journey. I apologize if I'm getting nauseous. So there was that. With that, with that yarn, I also made this. I have to fix the string from which it hangs, but it's an earring holder made of a found bone from one of my hikes. And then I also made this piece. This is a bit longer and a bit more elaborate. Might be tricky to get in the screen here. But I made this one, another bone hanger. And this is what I have, an abundance of pairs of glasses. And so I hang my glasses off of this. Hey, I'm doing a video right now. Let me finish up, please, okay? You work on your clay a little more. You're moving the camera. Thank you, baby. So yes, this is my glasses hanger that hangs in my bedroom normally. I pulled it down because, you guys, tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, I guess today's the 2nd, and I said it was the 1st. Whatever. So tomorrow, Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I am going to be hanging out with Dee, chilling in the yarn room at Dee's Creative Hands. I would love, if you see this, please go to her page and click notify me on that, so it'll notify you when we go live tomorrow. I would love to see some familiar faces in the chat. But I took this off my wall. I've taken these off my wall because she asked me to have some makes to share. But I bring them up here on Witch Whip Wednesday because I have some others that I'm not 100% sure how this is going. I have a piece of driftwood that it branches off in kind of a fork. And so I have these 3 skulls that I want to decorate around and hang the skulls. I have this. Let me see if I can grab it by the hanger as I have it so far. I have this fox. And then a second fox. And funny enough, these 2 were found together, like within feet of each other, which kind of makes me sad to think about. And I do know that they were fox. Immediately I knew they were fox because there was part of a tail still there with the fur. But there's my other fox. Okay. And then most recently I went on a hike with my cousin and her children, our children, my children as well. And we found a crow skull. Well, we found a whole carcass. I still need to clean this one up a little bit. As you can see, gruesome, huh? Sorry if that bothers you at all. Maybe I should have warned. I'll put a warning in the title, maybe. But yeah, I have those that I want to make into some sort of wall hanging for my office. So that is one of my whips for this upcoming month. I would like to get that completed. Excuse me. Also, I do need to jump back to working on this piece a little bit. The dress that I designing for Tiny over there, who just showed you her bracelet. This needs to be seamed at the sides, so it will be seamed to there on each side. And then I have kind of a pleated, let's see if I can make it to where you can tell the pleats. The pleated ripple skirt going on. I need to finish this up. This is one of the goals for this upcoming month. What you got for me?
The shell.
Oh, she made me a little shell. How cute. I'll put it right here with my ring. 3? Let's see. 2 and, ooh, I like that one. That's super twisty, huh? That looks like some of them that Mommy finds in the desert, huh?
Yep.
That's awesome, Dorothy. Thank you. All right, so in this upcoming month, the dress, the skulls, I'm trying very hard to very quickly finish this top now that I have found the hook. And I'm hoping, because I'm going to be doing a second interview on Sunday the 6th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with Heather at Strings and Threads, pertaining to the Battle of the Stitches I'm participating in the month, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But I'm working on this top. We are now attached under the arms and have a bit of length. The point is almost down my belly button, but it's such a drastic V that's leaving much exposure on the sides. So I've got some work to do, but I'm cruising on that and trying to get it done, maybe possibly by this Sunday. I would love to be able to wear something that I made. So there's that. Also, I have frogged probably 4 times now, figuring out what it is exactly that I am doing with my Sweetheart's Night yarn from Magic Land Yarns. We picked up a hook with that. Okay. I don't know why it took me forever. I really enjoyed this adorable X's and O's stitch. Excuse me. It is simply a crossed double crochet, chain one, cross double crochet, chain one, so on and so forth. When you layer them up, and I'm hoping this will show you, not so much because I frogged it again and I haven't gotten very far. But when you layer it up and get it moving, you get this O's with the X's between. Let me pull that back so you can see it a little better. Your X's and O's. Why did it take me so long to realize that my X's and O's, my hugs and kisses stitches, is what I needed to do with my Sweetheart Night yarn? Duh. So that's what I'm working on now. I've had to frog it several times because I started with a different stitch, and then I started with a length that was entirely too long, and then I realized that the outer edge, I needed to use 2 different hooks for the foundation versus the X's so that it doesn't pleat and bunch, and you can actually see what's going on with the stitches. Baby, can you put them here for now? Thank you. Babies, squirrels. So, Magic Land yarn. Got my Sweetheart's Night going. Karen propositioned me to make some samples for her. A couple of clothing items, as well as just little 5x5 squares of different stitches with some of the Magic Land yarn. I feel privileged, absolutely privileged, to be given the opportunity to work more of this yarn. And being able to put out samples it sounds awesome. So one of the things I'm going to be working on this month when the yarn arrives this next week, it's already in the mail as of today. I have a plan for another poncho, hopefully a paint splatter effect poncho. I don't know what we'll call it yet, but that's in the works, and that yarn is on its way to me. I will not pull this out of the bag, but that is for October. I'm going to be working on that behind the scenes a bit, as well as when I feel the need for just a pleasure piece. Back to this piece. You guys have kind of seen the hexagon. I'm going for a kimono effect out of this cardigan. I have a little girl who is the big sister to Spencer, who got the Radar Doppler shawl from me. The big sister, biggest sister, really, really wants a shawl as well. So I have started a shawl for her out of this cake. And I will be working on that off and on throughout the month. And this is all outside of Battle of the Stitches. Battle of the Stitches is hosted by, I need you to quit pushing on this, please. Battle of the Stitches. Oh, she made me a little twirly. Okay. Honey, give me just a couple more minutes, please, okay? Thank you. Battle of the Stitches is hosted by Teresa at Critters Crochet and Heather at Strings and Threads. And what that is, they choose a stitch each month, and it seems they've been going in order from this book. This is the step-by-step guide to 200 crochet stitches by Tracey Todhunter. This is a fantastic book. I'm just going to show you the stitch that we're working on this month. It is called the Tall Alternate Stitch. I love that we get to see a finished piece. We get an explanation. We get step-by-step pictures here, as well as the directions and a chart, all for every stitch, every one of the 200 stitches in this book. This is a fantastic book. Sorry, she keeps shaking. So I signed up for Battle of the Stitches. I was invited for Battle of the Stitches this month. I am competing with Heather and Teresa, as well as Nova from Nova Gnomes Creations. So what we are to do is each Wednesday of the month, we're doing a video, or the last one is a live. The first one I put out this morning, my very first ever tutorial to show you guys how to do that tall alternate stitch. The second week, I will do a sneak peek of the project I am creating with said stitch. And the third Wednesday of the month, I will be putting out a reveal of the project I have made with said stitch, as well as a tutorial on how to make the project that I make. The fourth Wednesday of the month, there will be a live, I believe, including the 4 of us, and there will be a poll put out for you guys to vote on your favorite of the 4 projects. If there's a 5th Wednesday in the month, then there's just a second week for that poll and that voting to continue until we reveal who won. So there is no prize for those of us participating. However, for you guys, if you vote in the poll and comment on the poll that you voted, or whatever else you want to comment, then your name gets put into a drawing. I believe they do a wheel drawing. And then you would get to choose of your favorite project of the 4 of our projects, which one you want mailed to you for your keep. So that is Battle of the Stitches this month. That is every Wednesday this month, which goes with my Whipping It Wednesday, whipping the FO out of Wednesday. I did notice that I overlooked the one other thing I will be working on off and on this month. Of course, my hubby's blankie. So there's all that. I'm going to be busy. And I hope that you find that inspiration and that fire that I'm feeling right now too. Share with me what you're working on right now. If you're interested in participating along with Battle of the Stitches, you are more than welcome. There's a Facebook page I will link down below as well, that you can go share pictures of what you're creating with the tall alternate stitch. So make sure you check out my tutorial. I'm pretty proud. I will also link that down below. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, okay? I wish you well in all ways, always. Go live your life, because it's all happening. Bye.